Hello everyone, this is Zeeebo and welcome to today's AFK Journey video. So in today's AFK Journey video, I'm going to talk about the hidden tier beyond Supreme Plus, and that is the Paragon tier. So Paragon tier refers to the tiering system of the character, which is basically more stats and more powerful your character will be, the higher tier they are. So for most people, or if you just started playing the game, or you are going to play the game on global server, the highest tier that you will see is actually Supreme Plus. So Paragon is actually a new tier that was released in version 1.0.11, and it's a hidden tier because the prerequisite for you to unlock your Paragon tier upgrade, right, other than the shards for the character, you need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So you need 25 Supreme Plus character to unlock this tier. Then after you unlock this tier's upgrade itself, you will need like duplicate shards of the character to upgrade the character to the next tier, as you guys can see over here. So this is actually, I'll say, like a pretty spenders category thing, because the cost of upgrading one character to Supreme Plus is really long, and you need a lot of duplicates, as you guys can see, right? And it's not something which most people can reach quickly, so just a TLDR. Twinwin actually released the information for all the different Paragon tiers, what's the resources for upgrading your characters, the tier system on their website, which I'll link in the description down below. So comment, you guys can actually click on the link to go and see it for yourself. That's basically how much resources you will need to upgrade your characters, as well as get to the Paragon tier. So this is Supreme Plus, the gem, right? Paragon, I think, is blue color. So without further ado, let's look at what this upgrade has to offer for the character. So if you click on this upgrade, I have a few characters that can go to Paragon. So you click on this update, we get the rivalry stats. So rivalry stats are stats that only benefit the arena. So that's why it's a more spenders category, right? More of I'll say like late game category, because it's more for arena sake. So it boosts energy regen reduction, energy regen on hit, debuff focus, resilience, damage boost, as well as damage reduction. So all of this, right, I'll say the important ones is actually energy regen on hit, as well as energy regen, because it's really important to have the first hit advantage in arena, right? So this rivalry stat bonus over here, as you guys can see, increases the energy, or rather this one reduces the energy regen of the target, whereas this one increases your own energy regen on your character, which allows you to use your skill faster. And damage boost obviously increases your damage there, obviously, right? Damage reduction reduces your damage, so on and so forth. Very self-explanatory. But basically the upgrade is rivalry stats as well as a little bit of basic stats. So if you are a pure PvE player, you don't really care about arena that much, then upgrading from Supreme Plus to Paragon will offer you a little bit more bonus stats. So a little bit for min-maxing. Then rivalry stats more for arena side purpose. So without further ado, let's click on this and then go ascend. So this is the new tier level. So again, about 13,000 power on Odal after upgrading him to Paragon. And the gem color will change from the original orange, bluish, purple kind of combi to this light bluish, orange kind of combi. I think I like this like Paragon tier gem a lot. Like, it's a really nice design. Then as you guys can see, there's even a higher tier. So if I click on it, right, if I click on this, you will need to unlock 20 heroes with Paragon 1 to unlock the next Paragon tier. So the highest tier in this game right now, the highest tier known, is Paragon 4. So my friend actually unlocked all the way to Paragon 4 for one of his character, and that required quite a bit of Paragon 3s. So you guys can imagine, you need to get 25 Supreme Plus to get 1 Paragon 1, and then you need 20 Paragon 1 to go to Paragon 2, then you need about, I think, 20 or less than that to go to Paragon 3, so on and so forth. So as you guys can see, it is a very resource intensive late game content or late game upgrade for a character. So the additional bonuses, I'll say, is quite relevant if you are playing PvP. It's more relevant in PvP than PvE, because rivalry stats only affect arena. So Dream Realm doesn't affect, Battle Drill doesn't affect, right? Your story mode, your AFK challenges doesn't affect. But if you are playing for the late game, if you're playing arena intensively, such as myself, then the rivalry stat bonus is definitely much appreciated. Right, as you guys can see, right, energy reduction, energy regen, debuff, focus, resilience. I think for Odal's case, damage boost, damage reduction to survive a little bit better, as well as energy regen on hit are the one that I'm looking at. So I think if you upgrade this further, you're going to get more rivalry stats, obviously, and more basic stats. So for Odal's case, he's a really good character, as I often mention, because he's good for both PvE and PvP. No matter what, like he will always find a place where you can use him, so I really like him. That's why he's one of the first unit I upgrade to Paragon. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this like tier upgrade showcase, right? Just take note that Paragon is I'll say a really late game and a spenders category kind of thing. So if you're somebody who's free to play or you don't spend a lot, don't be too disheartened. Like it's a tier where you literally need to spend in order to get there, at least I'll say within like the short span that you're gonna start playing, at least like within the first few months, right? You're not gonna get there. Like you can get to Supreme Plus within the first few months if you spend a little bit, you're really efficient with your resources, but for Paragon, you need quite a while because you need 25 Supreme Plus character to get there first. And that's it for today's video. Thank you very much for tuning in. Do remember to like and subscribe to see more AFK Journey content from the channel, and I'll see you guys again in my next video. Bye guys!